Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a week 4 check-in for the month of March. We're getting down to the end of the month and I'm getting ready to go back to work. So let's just see what's been going on. If you're new to my channel, my name is Janelle and I do all things budgeting. I also include some lifestyle videos as I am a wife and a mother of a 2-month-old baby. We built and bought our first house in December of 2020. So there's lots to share with you guys and take you guys on, our journey. So if that is something that you're interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like and comment this video. So this is just my March calendar. It shows you where all of my bills are. I am going to go here because y'all, let me tell you, your budget is always ever changing. And I think that your budget binder, your budget book, your budget, whatever you use should also be ever changing as well too. And I'm always looking at ways to make my budget more simple or easier for me to understand. So when I go back and look at these things, maybe in a month, a year, 5 years from now, I kind of understand where I was going. So I am kind of going back to just jotting down everything that I have paid for or what's been going on in my checking account, just so that I can keep up with it. I know I haven't done it in previous videos. I just literally did this the other day because I felt like I needed to get back to my roots and not give up everything that I've been doing. So this is just everything from the 1st of March up until the 25th, because there's nothing else that is coming out of my account after that. And so this just kind of helps me to see where my money was going. And you guys will then get to kind of experience it going into April. But I just wanted to show you guys that so you guys are able to kind of just see where I'm getting at. And then on this page going forward in April for my cashless envelopes, I'm going to be writing down over here just what I've been spending my money on for each of the categories, because I think it's really important for me, even though I kind of know what I want to keep my budget in, where all of my money is kind of going to. If it's not going towards food, why am I spending so much in my miscellaneous and things of that sort? So I'm going to just be keeping an eye out on that. So I'm going to be recording everything that I purchase here. I am planning on getting back to my Good Budget app, but things are just a little weird, and I'll kind of explain it in a little bit, but or maybe I'll explain it now. So the way that the Good Budget app works is that you put the money that you have. Well, I guess it's not as bad as maybe I'm thinking, but you pretty much you're budgeting and then you're putting that money aside for whatever it is that you want to spend. And I just didn't want to confuse myself as if I was taking out that money when I really wasn't. But now that I'm thinking of it, it may not be as difficult as it sounds. And so I'm going to play around with it again, because if y'all know, I actually really enjoyed that Good Budget app. It really just helps me to see everything on electronic way whenever I'm out and about. Since I've been home on maternity leave, I really haven't had to do much of that because I haven't been like going out and really spending a whole lot of stuff. But trust me, y'all are about to see that now that I'm getting back to work. Clearly me going out on the road is a trigger for me because it just tells me to spend. But I'm gonna go take a look back at that Good Budget app and just kind of get everything together so that we can go forward with that. And also with my cashless sinking funds as well too, because I do house those in there. So stay tuned for that. I know I've done a video, if you guys are new, about the Good Budget app. I would have to go look for it because I don't remember when I put it out. But stay tuned. I will go through it again in April for my cashless envelopes. So we are going to jump right on into this budget here. So I'm going to carry over everything from last week. So for groceries, I had $175.38. For gas, I had $26.63. For household, I was already in the hole at negative 128.72. For personal, I am still at $100. And for miscellaneous, I have $18.20. And then this is zero. So we're going to talk about what I have spent for groceries. So, groceries this week, I spent $122.69. I did purchase a couple of other things that I wouldn't normally purchase. Y'all, whenever my husband is home on the weekends, it's the best. He doesn't always get weekends off. They are trying to fix his schedule a little bit now that we have baby girl, and whenever I have to work on a weekend or something like that, he can be home. So he was home for 4 days and it was just amazing. And anytime he's home, we kind of like to do a big breakfast and just enjoy time with each other. Especially now that we don't get that much time since baby girl's here. All of our attention is on her. So we try to make time for ourselves in small ways. So I did spend a little bit more on groceries because we got like we did mimosas and stuff like that. So I spent $122.69, which left me with $52.69. Okay, so that's where I'm at for groceries. I can already tell you, I haven't even bought groceries yet, but I know that I'm gonna be over budget because I start work on Monday the 28th, and I know that I have so many things that I need to stock up on for the house just for regular because we've run out of stuff, and then things to get me prepared for work with work lunches and all of that good stuff. So I already know I'm going to be over budget in groceries after we were looking so good, y'all. And I was supposed to do a Sam's haul, but that might have to wait until April, maybe mid-April or something like that. So we'll see how it goes because I'm also still waiting on my taxes, and that's another hot mess as well too. So this is just where I'm at with my groceries. For gas, I had $26.63. So I did go and get my hair washed in preparation for work. And so I decided that I'm going to start keeping or filling my tank up at half a tank. So my car was right at a half a tank because I was been running some errands, and then my husband drove my car a couple of days. So at a half a tank, because last week when I filled it up, it was $53.37. I spent $37.79, which leaves me, or actually puts me at a negative $11.16. Isn't that crazy, y'all? Oh, geez. So gas is super expensive. I currently get gas at like Sam's Club because I can get like 5 cents off. So I think I was just like right at $4. Excuse me, y'all, for gas, y'all. And this is scaring me because I don't know why I'm yawning, because I remember the last time that I was yawning, I found out that I was pregnant. I better not be pregnant, y'all. I'm not. I'm not. I should not be. I'm not pregnant. But but yeah, so gas is really putting a dent in or going to put a dent in my budget because I'm going to be back to driving. Next is going to be household. I was already at negative and I didn't spend anything, so I'm still at negative 128.72. For miscellaneous, for personal, I'm sorry, I did not spend anything, so I still have $100. And then for miscellaneous, let me just let y'all know that this is one of the biggest reasons why I am so adamant about saving money, because when I don't have money saved, I then go to my credit cards to spend money, and then I feel like I'm always going backwards trying to pay that money back instead of paying money forward to the debts that I want to be able to get rid of. So in April, May, and June, the next 3 months, I'm really going to be pressed on saving money, and I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm gonna need to pay this card off. But as long as I get my taxes, y'all, I think that it will put me in a better position. But for miscellaneous, I spent $215.14. Now, some of it, or actually all of it, pretty much was, it wasn't just for fun, it was things that we needed because I can no longer fit in the clothes or in my clothes that I used to wear pre-pregnancy, not because they don't fit me, but because I can't wear pants. So I ended up having to have an emergency C-section, even though, I was going to have a vaginal birth. And so with that, like my stomach is still like healing. The incision is okay and everything like that, but anytime I put on my pants, I can't lock it. And so I still just have to give myself some grace. And so therefore, because I can't wear my pants, I also can't wear my tops. And so with that, I'm like, it's summertime, it's springtime. I'm just going to purchase a couple of dresses, and that is just what I'm going to wear. I went to a whole bunch of different stores the other day and could not find work appropriate dresses. And then my husband was like, why don't you just try Amazon? So I was like, oh shoot, totally forgot about that. So I bought a couple of dresses on Amazon. And so that was where some of this money came from. And then baby girl, she is going to be going to daycare. They do not allow you to bring blankets, so she's only allowed to have a sleep sack, and she doesn't have one of those. And I was very interested in getting one to see how it helps her sleep at nighttime as well too. And I must say, for her first night, she did very, very well with this thing. So we had to purchase one for her, and I just purchased it with my money. And then I had got my little envelopes. They were $8, and then I bought some padding. Well, not padding, but like another gel pad for our bed. Even though it's pillow top, I feel like ever since I've had the baby, and nothing seems comfortable to me. So I bought it to put on the bed. And let me just tell y'all, I've been sleeping so much better, and it was definitely worth my $44. So I don't regret anything that I purchased. But it's just, I wish I had that money already in my household funds saved up already to be able to pay for some of these purchases. So I may use some of the money that I already have to pay for this, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at. So this is why I really need to be saving. And then it's also just the fact that I haven't been working, so my income has also been limited as well too. So it hurts my heart, y'all, but I promise I'm gonna get it together because we just have so much going on, and so much that we want to accomplish. And so that puts me at negative $196.94. But every month you get to start on a clean slate, and that is what we're gonna do. This is just where I am at the end of March 25th in terms of all of my cashless cash envelopes. If you don't know, I use my Capital One Quick Silver card. I put all my purchases on there, and then I pay a portion of it back. Right now, that card is almost at its limit, so I've been having to use other cards to cover some of these purchases. But in the month of April, like I said, it's going to be my bounce back month. I'll be back at work. I'll be getting a paycheck. I should be getting the rest of my short-term disability because I did not get it in the month of March, but they have confirmed that the direct deposit has been sent out. And also, I should be getting my taxes in April too. So that should clear up a lot of issues that I'm having right now. But this is real life, y'all, and I'm not gonna make it seem as though like every month is just an A+ month and I'm just paying down debt and nothing ever goes wrong, because that is not life. If y'all live in a perfect world, I would love to join you. But this is not a perfect world. So this is just a real week, a real budget, a real weekly check-in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.